Okay, guys, good morning, everybody. I just wanted to share this idea that I have. Of course, it may be just an introduction or an invitation for people to think more about it. I think, in any case, the topic is of a planetary or a worldwide importance for humankind or humanity. I do believe that a full UFO disclosure and acceptance, a total acceptance of the fact that we are being engaged by extraterrestrials that are either, based here or on Earth, under, the oceans, or coming from other places, from other, star systems. Uh, However, might be impossible to achieve from our current scientific achievements or technology. I do believe that, supposing that the cover up is not only is not only I mean supposing that the cover up is being enforced by human beings, then this is an invitation to those elites to finish it. I think that they should consider, those guys who are sustaining, enforcing, preserving this cover up, this hiddenness on the UFO phenomenon, should think about the fact that, if a UFO disclosure were made, we would all be able to brainstorm, think about, what to do uh, toward the UFO phenomenon. What stance we could actually take and what stakes we have in this, considering all possibilities. I think, that would, bring many brilliant minds and the ideas of everybody to try to think about, what is possible to do besides this. But if we all, if we have to go on facing this cover up, this uh, ridicule and this debunking and towards the UFO phenomenon, I think that we never get serious, towards it. I don't think that it is nice that, there be uh, military groups, compounds or corporations, that have retrieved flying saucer crashed debris and that are trying to re-engineer, and they're just keeping it all secret. I don't think that is fine. This greed that these men have for power and for making money and trying to, still be on top of other people. I don't think that should. It's not fine. It's not right. And I think that the whole population of this planet um, has the right to know, has the right to be exposed to the UFO phenomenon, to the total acceptance, the full disclosure of all of the governments, including all powerful military, groups that you know keep this cover up going on. So I think my point is clear here. Sometimes I've stumbled, but I know that I'm not rambling on ideas that are not clear. I think that we should all participate in contributing to to know what to do in case there's something that we can do uh, before this UFO phenomenon. So my idea is an invitation as well that we should all, sort of like demand that the governments disclose full information on what's going on. We want to see those ETs, those extraterrestrial biological entities, whether they have them, entrapped, encaged, or in Faraday chambers, or if they have, like body parts, extraterrestrial body parts that are being analyzed and all that. I think that all that should be, finally confessed out to the public. It should be shown, it should be displayed, and we should not be protected anymore, under this, paternalistic type of, politics, protecting us from panic and all that. Let the people know we are adults, and this concerns us all. If they are in fact ETs engaging the planet, I think that we deserve to know. And not only that, we should, even if we're going to experience hysteria at the beginning, I mean, and not all humanity, maybe we're going to do stupid things. I think that at least we should stop the stupid thing of the cover up, which is has not been beneficial at all. Always human groups lying to other groups or to large amounts of groups. This is not fair. I think that total UFO disclosure is necessary. We have to face it and think together. Think all of us. Whole humankind think about this question, about this problem, if it is a problem. I think and try to take decisions. Try to see how we can face this amazing fact. I just don't like that we still have to be, dealing with lies, with cover-ups, with false debunkings, with misleading information or half information. All these, techniques that are utilized by several media that are, working in a biased manner for certain interests, private interests. I mean, the UFO phenomenon should stop being the commodity of a group. You know, it should not be hidden. And I think that this might bring confusion at the beginning if there were a full UFO disclosure, but it also would bring a lot. Bring a lot of ideas. It would bring a lot of things. Whole humanity would be stirred up by it. Finally accepting, finally seeing. And with the help of their governments, acknowledging that the UFO phenomenon is a real thing. It's now we have too many pieces of evidence, but the problem is that we still have this closed-minded attitude, this fear from the government. And of course I might be supposing that this cover-up is just being enforced by human beings. I know I'm familiar also with the with those stories of the black man, and that it might be as well that some extraterrestrials are not interested in in humanity being able to know for a fact that they exist, that the extraterrestrials exist and that they are engaging our planet. But my point is, we deserve to know. We are not little children. This is humankind, and I think the government should not have this approach anymore. I know that they are making money. It's like the UFO phenomenon. It's a little is a little bit similar to what happens here in Mexico with the legalizing of drugs. We don't legalize them, or at least our authorities, our top officials, do not legalize them. They don't make the final decision to go through, ahead with it, because I don't know, there are too many interests there, put together. People make money out of lying, and I'm not just going to break down into further detail, this. The reasons for the cover-up. I'm just saying, this is an invitation. I hope that, I were taken seriously, not just looked upon and see, whether I'm, what should I do, like dress myself in a military uniform or something. I'm not a soldier. I'm not a general. Should I, put my, wear a white shirt and a necktie and all that in order to give this impression? No, I don't want to use those, marketing methods in order to spread the truth. I think the truth should be known, and even if we are not prepared for a UFO disclosure, I don't think that the governments have done well, in believing that we were, or that the rest of humanity was not ready for it. Even if we are not ready for it, it's just like when you're becoming, where you're going to become a father, for example, where you're going to have a baby, your first son. Each one of us, somehow has had that experience. You were not prepared for it, and you just, learn the know-hows in the realm of experience, and And I think that it is about time for a UFO disclosure rather than going on with this, ongoing cover up, and with tons of lies, and scientists from NASA always telling us the ridiculous claim that, giving us the ridiculous claim that these UFOs or these spaceships are only unidentified flying objects, when we can actually clearly see that they are intelligent spaceships, and that actually make resort to technology that is simply beyond our own achievements, our own developments in science. Thank you guys. Please send me some feedback. I'm available at an email, onejavi@hotmail.com, JUANJAVI @hotmail.com, or you can write me a text, write me to my mobile phone number through WhatsApp. My mobile phone number is 5523 1858 47. Thank you. Good morning, everybody, and enjoy.